So, Christian, we're here after the fact. Fucking audio fucked up
Yep.
for this one episode, so we're just watching us go through a mine now.
This is the episode where... What episode number?
Well, I don't know, fucking 12 or
12?
something.
Interesting.
We'll go through the mine here, Christian.
Exactly. Going through the mines, looking for pieces of gem.
Yep.
Now, we're recording this
A
way
few
after the
weeks
fact.
After the fact.
Okay, we have been in the game at this point.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, you know, looking for things to do. You know, what? I don't know, this one's gonna be hard to commentate, you know?
Christian's playing Sakura at the moment.
Oh, mate.
How do you feel about that game? We're just gonna talk about Sakura for 20 minutes? Why not? You know?
I feel like it's made exactly for me, you know?
Yeah.
It goes, hey, do you like dexterity builds in Dark Souls? And do you want the whole game to revolve around a sword? A quick sword? Where you can do quick things? I'm like, yes. And then, you know, Miyazaki comes out and gives it to me. And I'm like, thank you, Miyazaki.
He gives you what you want, Christian.
Exactly. Which is, you know, exactly what I
Did
want.
you beat the game yet?
I'm close.
What's taking so long?
It's a long game.
Alright. You did some side mission shit for a while.
Did some side mission shit, looking for some extra...
Dried fruit.
Some secret stuff. Might as well.
Now, how do you compare that game to this game here, Christian?
See, Sekiro is very deliberate, right?
Yeah.
Everything is designed in a deliberate way. Everything works together. You know, the game wants you to do different things, try different moves. You know, combat's very challenging. You know, for, you know, reasons that you fucked up instead of, you know, getting
Weird
hit by
game
things off
mechanics.
camera.
Kizaru fight is coming. Look forward to it.
We've been hyping up this Kizaru fight.
Now, at this point, we don't know anything about Kizaru. We fear Al-Qaeda, though. We keep on bringing him up.
Because we've seen him in the
Not going to
trailers.
spoil that fight, but we do fight Al-Qaeda at some point.
Sure. You know, taking our goods here.
We're just looking for treasure here, Christian.
I believe we find one here, don't we? Gem. Yeah. Just wandering through this game.
So would you say Sekiro is better than Dark Souls, or what do you prefer?
Here's the thing about Sekiro, right?
Yeah, go on.
It's missing the From Software, like, creativity, right? Because we've seen Japan settings before.
Yeah.
We've seen so much Japan mythology before. And it borrows a lot from that. You know, talking about Dark Souls, it's got its own mythology.
Sure.
It's got its own weird sort of lore and mysticism around it. You know, Bloodborne sort of takes that, you know, Cthulhu stuff, makes it its own, has its own deep lore. Sekira's got that going for it, but it's like mysterious Japan stuff. But we've seen that before.
It's cool, though.
It's cool. Sure.
That dragon fight was pretty weird.
I mean, you know, don't talk. There might be spoilers for people.
That 8 fight was pretty weird.
The 8 fight was great.
Donkey spoiled that for everyone, so if you've
Yeah,
seen
I
that
know.
video, you know.
Donkey spoils a lot of the game. Because he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's a great game.
Look at this platform here, Christian.
There is a bit, you know, Sekiro, better movement system than World Seeker.
Okay.
Alright? Similar movement systems. Sekiro knows what it's doing.
Alright.
This game doesn't necessarily know what it's doing. With its grappling and things like that.
Sure.
Is it better than Dark Souls? That's the question everyone's asking.
Dark
think
Souls
to-
trilogy, any one of them, Christian. Some people like 1 better, some people like 3 better, no one likes 2.
2's good. 2's a good game, right? It's not with the memes
Yeah.
of 2, alright? But is it better? Time will tell. Are the boss fights more streamlined? They can be crazier, do more things, because they don't have to worry about different builds.
Yeah.
Which makes the boss fights better. But, you know, there's some repeating bosses and disappointing stuff like that. You know.
Mini bosses or bosses?
there's like a couple repeating bosses, which is like, all right,
Are they the same characters that you like meet twice, or are they just like random goons that are boss?
it's the same model, but it's just a different
general or
a different
whatever.
spin on it. You know, like
Okay.
you'll fight this guy, but then you'll fight him with a different elemental effect or a different couple different moves,
Which you find disappointing.
which is like
Do you think it's more polished in terms of combat than the Dark Souls series, Christian?
it's more focused because they only have to worry about one thing, right? So it feels good to play and deflect and things like that. There isn't like weird timing things where it's like, did I really do that or did I do that? Because like
More verticality and level design.
more
as well?
verticality.
How do you feel about the variety of location?
Variety's good, but again, it's just Japan, you know.
Okay.
It's a very Asian Japan setting. I mean, you could complain about variety in Bloodborne because it's the same
Gothic.
gothic city landscapes and a bit of countryside, but it's basically
All the bosses scream.
it's basically all the same thing the whole time.
You fight a bunch of levels.
So, Sekiro, very good game. Game of the year, no doubt.
Game of the year, no doubt. Even though you have problems with it, Christian.
Yeah, but they're minor nitpicks.
Yeah.
They're like, what I have
You
preferred.
compare it to Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne. I suspect it won't get Game of the Year because, you know, everyone likes
As I
the name
said-
FromSoft.
As I said, this game's built for me, right?
People on the internet are very angry about it.
I don't know about. You know, it's
They want
just
to play
people.
strength build, they want to play stamina
Just
build,
people
play magic build.
thinking it's a Dark Souls game where it doesn't say Dark Souls on the box.
Right.
Like it's not like they
Do
said
you
it's Dark
think
Souls.
this is a one-off, or do you think Sekiro 2 will happen?
Look,
You know, it would leaving out like story or whatever.
I think. No, this might be a one-off. Like,
One-off.
because it seems like Miyazaki just wants to create new worlds every time. He doesn't want to.
But they built up like this is an actual character they have now,
Yeah, but
and like all these characters are there. They could use those.
sure, but they don't like Miyazaki. Doesn't care. He just wants. He loves creating new worlds.
Okay. So you
Like he doesn't really like going back to the well a
Right.
whole bunch of times.
so Bloodborne 2 is next, obviously, Christian, right?
I mean, that's what people say,
good
but I
name.
doubt it. So, let's talk about the. We're just looking around for these gems. No, we're looking for the way out. We found the gems.
We're good with the gems. Now we're lost.
We're lost. We're trying to find the way out of this mine.
I think we find Strawberry later.
Strawberry? Oh, yeah. The guy who we think is Strawberry. But he's not Strawberry. But we think he is.
We just memed that he's Strawberry. He's
Yeah.
not actually Strawberry. So yeah, Sekiro,
Fucking fantastic game. A few little nitpick problems.
linear, Christian.
No, not really.
Can you fight bosses in any order, whatever?
Pretty much.
Right.
You eventually have to. It all funnels into a single point.
Well, yeah, which is all of them.
Which is most games, right? You have to get the MacGuffin.
You gotta get the stuff.
You
Do
gotta,
the
yeah,
stuff.
but yeah. You can. You can like skip whole sections of the game, and like
Is there a healthy amount of side quests and shit? How do you feel about the progression in terms of like your character?
it's about getting better at the game. Right. It's not about character progression.
Do you
There is
feel
character
like, Do
progression.
you feel like you want a better sword or something?
No, it's all there.
Right.
Like what needs to be better?
Okay.
The combat system comes packed in. It's great.
How do you feel about like lifting bars up and putting stats in and shit, leveling up? Do you feel like that's missing?
It doesn't. The thing about that is in Dark Souls is basically you're trying to make your character playable
Yeah.
the whole time. It's
You're
like
trying to get to a point.
you're trying to get
where
to
you're
a point where the character plays the way you wanted to play,
Yeah.
and you can do the things you wanted to do. But in Sekiro, off the bat, he already does everything.
Do you think it's the best looking FromSoft?
Yeah, it's the best looking FromSoft game.
The
Of
same
course.
engine, you'd imagine?
Yeah, it's using the Dark Souls 3 engine, Bloodborne.
Just more refined.
more refined, better lighting.
Good PC port from FromSoft, which is...
They always do good PC ports.
I heard Dark Souls 1 was a mess.
Well, you know, that's their first PC
and you don't
port.
play these games with a keyboard and mouse,
No, you play with control.
because there's like 1,000 buttons.
Yeah. So, Sekiro, very good game. One Piece World Seeker,
Okay.
okay, at best. Yeah. Let's try things.
You reckon we'll get what's the next One Piece game in line, Christian? What do we think? For consoles or whatever, the big AAA or what, AA, whatever you want to
I
call
think
it.
it'll be focused for Switch.
Focus for Switch.
Yep.
Just because of the Japanese market.
Because of the Japanese market.
But Bandai don't give a fuck, you know. Every game they release that's anime never comes out on the Switch.
What do you mean? They ported
Yeah,
World
but it's
Red.
all, yeah, but look,
They keep on porting games to Switch.
like they announce new things, and
Yeah,
then like ask for it. Then it's never like, and on Switch.
But we're in the new development cycle now, so
True,
we'll
true,
see. We'll see what happens there.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's probably next year, right? Or the year after.
Well, we'll probably get
One
a
Piece
mobile
games
game.
don't get spammed, right?
Not really.
The Dragon Ball one's coming out. Dragon Ball comes out every year. One Piece is not really every year.
One Piece doesn't really spam games. There's a
I think
lot
this
of
game
mobile
did well,
games.
Christian. I saw it was second on the charts, the NPDs.
Second
Yeah.
for the month.
Yeah, something like that.
So beat Resident Evil. So Resident Evil #1.
When did this come out? What day was it? Was it in March?
Yeah,
Yeah.
March like.
So I think I
11?
saw like the first few days or whatever.
Okay, well, I'm sure Shakira will beat it. I'm sure it'll do well. There's not that many games in this month.
Right.
I mean, we got Resident Evil. We got this.
Resident Evil came out February, didn't it?
Yeah, at the end of February, so it might still be on the. You know, people might
We
be
had
still
that
picking it
garbage
up,
patch of fucking
you know,
Anthem,
Anthem,
Strawberry
Strawberry
Kills.
one shot us.
Yeah. You've never seen that hat in One Piece?
Strawberry. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't think it has a little fucking frill.
I think it does.
I think it's cool.
We never see the top.
That's how his hair is.
And remember when his badge is up?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it is a weird case. Remember we didn't see Judge's eyebrows ever?
That's pretty funny. We didn't see Judge's eyebrows not once. Everyone memeing it.
How do you feel about that anime episode, Christian?
It's a
We're
good
gonna be
anime
talking
episode.
about it on the show today.
Yeah, it was a good anime
Good
episode.
anime episode.
Episode with the Soul Poker song.
Yeah.
Perispo getting his duet with Big Mom.
See, Katakuri doesn't sing.
No, he's too serious, right? Get the Katakuri flashback. See, the episode is a full chapter's worth of content. So it's great.
Yeah,
You know?
It was nice. We're
Good
going on
page.
to the Reverie in the anime. When I mean, surely they just fucking do a new opening for Wano, right?
Yeah, they'll
They're
do
not
a
gonna,
new,
they're not gonna do a new one for fucking...
they'll do a new opening for Wano. It's gonna go on. I hope we get
They might
the
just
weak
do
guy,
it. They might
we
just
go
do, they
guy.
might just do the Wano opening for the Reverie and have some Reverie stuff in there. And then change the imagery later.
I haven't heard about a new opening,
We
so
should hear about it now. It's gonna be way out of date though.
sure.
We're
This
gonna-
guy's going
We're
after
gonna protect Gene with the flying flashes because it's really done.
We got distracted.
Because you just can't help getting lit up. It's his
Yeah.
favorite pastime.
Get
Getting
lit
lit up. How hard are these bosses in Sekiro? Should harder
Very hard.
than, harder than Dark Souls or Bloodborne? What do you think?
There's a lot more going on. I'll say that. Harder.
A lot more to think about. Options to think
Yeah,
about.
a lot of options, a lot of things to think about. The speed and intensity is way higher
You can't really back
than
off
anything
these
in Dark
bosses, right?
Souls.
You can't really back off these guys, right?
No. You gotta keep the combat flowing. That's the best part about this game.
Yeah.
It's the intensity of the combat.
Unrelenting.
Unrelenting, brutal. You feel every impact. You know, with a giant monkey jumping around, you feel every movement. The camera's shaking. When you get slammed around,
Yeah.
you feel the pain. Look at this guy going off the G. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, do we feel like we went... Do you feel like we handled the talent system in this game correctly?
Yeah. Definitely. We did a good job with this whole system. We worked it out.
I feel like we could have made ourselves our lives a little bit easier if we knew what we were doing earlier on.
With what?
Like we could have got the extra gauge stuff early, they got the Red Hawk damage early. That would have helped us out.
Well, if we got the extra item stuff when I said we would have got it, Kizaru would have been way easier.
we would have missed out on something else, though, wouldn't we?
Yeah, but like observation stuff that we didn't really need. So, you know. I think we handled it pretty well. Here we go, Red Hawk. Bang, he's dead.
Do you reckon the next One Piece game will be a fighting game or something like this?
I feel it's gonna be a fighting game.
Like Birdie Blood 2 or just like a new one? I got a fear that if there's no One Piece game next year, right?
Yeah.
That Katakuri will be skipped as a playable as a character.
Katakuri's not gonna
In
be
the
skipped.
marketing churn. Christian.
Nah.
Because all the stuff that's coming out for Whole Cake Island now is like the first half. Like
Alright.
there's still no playable Snake Man around. All the materials not really like. There's no Snake Man in this game, for example.
Yeah.
So
Well, Snake Man's gonna be playable in the next
This.
One Piece game.
beautiful.
You know, that's for sure.
Surely Snake Man and Tack Man's involved.
I don't know about Tank Man.
It might be a
Yeah.
move or something. you
Yeah,
know?
finishing move, counter move.
Like even in this game, Gear 4's not really a
In-
thing that like is used regularly. Spoilers for Gear 4, I guess.
But like, we don't use it. Like we could have used it way more.
Yeah, I know. Like
Conquerors is better. Yeah.
that's the thing. Next One Piece game.
What do we
Fighting
want to
game.
see? What do we want to see in the next One Piece
I just want
game?
to see a fighting game with like. I don't even know. Could we just make a Smash Bros. Game or something? Does it need to be a fucking
bring-
3D fighter or something? You know.
Bring back Grand Battle, but 2D, maybe. Jump it on the Switch. I put all the characters in.
What do we choose here, Christian?
It's gonna be the
like,
perfect dodge.
Like you're gonna have the big daddies like fucking Blackbeard and shit, right? But you know,
Sure.
can we get Katakuri? Are we gonna get Doflamingo again? What Dressrosa cast is gonna get cut out? You know?
Well, Doflamingo is always like you never saw Pika and shit in games.
Yeah,
It's like why would they be there? So I think
like
Katakuri
Rebecca's done.
sure. Like you never even got to play Rebecca in anything. So I think we'll always
What
have
about
Mingo.
like Zabo and Koala? Koala's done, surely.
Nah, she'll turn up in
Mono.
She always turns up with Zabo, so you'll find her.
Yeah.
She's a waifu character, so you know.
I guess.
Yeah. So we'll see what the next One Piece game is. I hope they just put the time in because there's ideas here. If they make World Seeker 2 and just build on this, you know, focus it down.
You don't need to play
smooth it
Zoro.
out.
Just make like Luffy good. You know.
I know.
It
Like
doesn't-
Luffy's good enough.
Like, people
like,
can play that. They could play Zoro. And I'm like.
That's the problem with anime games. They just want to play their favorite characters. They don't really care about how good the game is.
There's some nuggets here that are good.
Yeah, there's. As I said, there's no bad ideas in this game. It's just like it's not executed.
But they know they'll
properly.
only sell it to the One Piece fans, so they're not really like that concerned about getting new people.
Yeah,
Like if this game was like 9 out of 10 or whatever, how many people would actually jump in?
I mean, it would get a lot more.
If this game was in like contention for Game of the Year, I'm sure people would play it.
100%. The gaming community would jump on just to see what it's about. But you know, 9 out of 10s take, you know, top tier talent teams. You know,
Time.
a lot of time, a lot of budget. You know, and a vision that's not restricted by characters and things like that.
Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of back and forth with Shueisha on this game.
Yeah. Yeah, like
That
I
restricts
like
what
you
you can do.
you could imagine like a director comes in, he can't do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's being held back. That's the problem with the Star Wars games lately.
Yeah.
They're just being controlled by Disney. The directors can't execute on their
Do cool
visions.
stuff like Republic.
Cool old Republic stuff because it all has to be canon now. So the games suffer because the director can't put their vision
Yeah,
forward.
it's like they might have like needed a move for gameplay, but then they're like, but Luffy doesn't have that move, so we can't do it or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's got a range of moves. I'm sure they could have figured it out.
Like,
Are we looking at rings here, Christian?
yeah. A great game requires a great director. And
a great vision
a great vision.
and talent on the team, Christian.
Sure.
People like say like, oh, money and time's everything, right? But
I mean,
that's completely incorrect. It's all about talent and ideas. If the people don't have
sure,
the
but if you
ideas
don't
and
have the
talent,
money to put the things
Sure.
through, you can't do it. Like, there's reality.
I think more importantly is the people who work on it more than the budget.
Like, yeah, sure.
Like,
if you give a young team 3 years and a whole bunch of money to make a game, and you give a more
It might
developed
fall
team,
apart. Yeah.
you would obviously see a difference. No one's arguing that. It's just that the reality of the business.
Christian's trying to get this thing. I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah. So
Strange episode for the
strange
people.
episode, just talking about games industry stuff.
Sekiro.
Talent, Sekiro, just the gaming landscape of 2019.
So, look forward to the Kazara fight. Look forward to the next section.
Yeah.
That's it.
On to the next episode.